All right, y'all. We just getting this shit together, y'all. We just getting this shit together so let everybody know we here today, y'all. We getting it today. So how's everybody doing today? How the fuck is everybody doing today? What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? What's up? Yeah. So I'm talking about that. You know what I'm saying? What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Yeah, I'm kind of behind schedule today, y'all. You know, like I said yesterday, I was feeling kind of under the weather yesterday, y'all, and I had to go to urgent care, y'all. First, they thought I might have had COVID because you know I got the body aches and sore throat, all that shit like that. But I got what they call the summer flu right now. Yeah, this shit kicking my ass, but I ain't gonna let it keep me down. So I think I'm gonna get on here and do my thing to keep my strength. I'm gonna fight this shit. I ain't gonna let it pull me down like that. So I'm gonna fight this shit through this shit. So if I'm sweating y'all, forgive me, y'all. Because like I said, I got that summer flu. It's just going either body either I'm hot or cold. So right now I'm gonna deal with it right now, and we're gonna get to some conversations real quickly and real shortly, y'all. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in today to Matty P's Urban Comedy Podcast. You know y'all can find me on YouTube at Matty P's Urban Comedy Podcast at youtube.com/Matty P Urban Comedy Podcast 849. Y'all can find me there if you want to find me on YouTube. I got some great videos on YouTube that I can't show on TikTok, Facebook, or Twitter, or well, I'm sure on Twitter, I mean Instagram. And right now, I'm currently going live. When I go live with you on YouTube, I'm also going live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. So simultaneously, y'all, I'm on 4 platforms at one time. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody having a great day. Cause my day, I'm fucked up. I'm sick. I'm sweating like a motherfucker, but I'm gonna do this. Try to work this shit on out. Yeah. So let's get on with this thing, y'all. I got to start what type of guy to start on. All right. Now let's start off with this dude here, man. He's getting closer than right now. Trump proving that he's guilty. He's proven he's guilty, y'all, because they said by Monday, Ghislaine Maxwell will be given a partial immunity, which is better than pardon. See, when you get a pardon, it means that you're still guilty of the crime. They just release you early. When immunity comes, they drop the whole case completely. Excuse me, y'all. So Donald Trump now looking like he's guilty because he don't want that lady to testify against him. So he probably been granted that partial immunity, y'all, which means that man is fucking guilty. That means he's guilty. And I don't care what you motherfucking MAGA say, that man is guilty, and y'all are supporting a motherfucking pedo. Because can't no other man ever could be even say they was involved with some interaction with people under the age, and y'all would accept that. Y'all would not accept that. Y'all would not accept a man that is a grown man with a person underage, and y'all would tell me y'all would accept that because the implication alone, you know what I'm saying? The implication alone will make me quit dealing with you. And I would quit dealing with you. But for some reason, y'all like sit up here and play holier than thou, and like this man is a savior of the United States of the world, and y'all will go whatever he says, and y'all do whatever this man says. You all would agree with him because he can do no wrong in y'all eyes, and y'all know it. He can't do no wrong. Right now, we sitting up here talking about some people wasting money and all this old stuff. He the biggest grifter of all. And I'm addressing another issue too. Somebody had nerve to say yesterday Obama was on the list. Let me tell you something. If Obama was on that list, don't you know that Trump would have put that man's name out there so fast? He didn't be talking about nothing else. He'd have been saying Obama is on that list, and y'all know it. So when this conspiracy theory coming up, I do not know. Because y'all know if Obama was there, man, he'd be on that list so much. He'd had his name broadcast so much on that motherfucker. But usually DOJ would hurry up and open the files up and release them. So y'all need to get that stupid idiocy out y'all damn head. Anything, like y'all say Biden, anything like that. If any of that shit would happen with Biden, or like he was smelling the girl's hair and all this shit, why ain't that swine Donald Trump talking about it? Why ain't he talking about it? It's everybody else who got nothing to do with it talking about it. Fuck me when they say Obama was on the list. Did y'all know that Obama was black, right? So Obama had to be damn perfect during both his terms. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to be perfect. He couldn't afford to fuck up nothing. He had no scandal during his whole tenure, two terms, no scandals, nothing. Now I'm not saying I agree with everything Obama did was right. No, they weren't. Did a few things I didn't like, okay? And I can admit that. I can admit that. Certain things Joe Biden did, I didn't like. But see, that's the difference between me and other Democrats. We can admit when the person we chose doing something fucked up. We can say that. Y'all can't. Y'all cannot admit that that man is fucking up everything. He's been in office 7 months and has shown nothing. Has nothing to show for the motherfucker. Has nothing to show for it. You right, Samantha? I'm saying no president is perfect. And we know this. But we Democrats can call ours out. MAGA can't. They believe Donald Trump don't lie. The man cheated on every wife he ever had. And in my opinion, and I tell my son this too, if you cheat on every girl you ever had, you might well get you a boyfriend because evidently women don't make you happy. And that's what I tell them. This man cheated on every white woman he had. Okay? So don't tell me I know nobody with no morals and all that shit because they don't have it. I'm over this motherfucking panel right quick. So what's up, Lena? What's going on, Lena? Tell me something about Houston. What's going on? Huh? What's that?
So it didn't work. The gerrymandering, they had to shut it down yesterday. They didn't have enough votes to pass it. So they had to do it. You know, they fled. They made sure they got away because they understood the assignment. And that's why they had to go to other states because if one of them, if they just needed one, if they would have got one Democrat, they could have voted. So that's why they all left. So my kudos to my state, all the representatives, the Democratic representatives. We got to get Abbott out of office. We got to get Patrick out of office. Then Paxton has to go. We got to get Republicans out.
Okay.
So hopefully, 2026 is our gubernatorial election. If you are in Texas, please register to vote and make sure you go out there and vote because it matters right now. He is a sellout. He's selling the state out. So please vote. Don't let these people tell you your vote don't matter because it does. It's so important to make sure you register and vote. And if you need help, I'll help you. You can use all your local legislative and they'll get you registered to vote. So that's all right.
Okay. What's up, Ralph? What's going on, Ralph? Let me get saying. What's up, Ralph?
What's up, man?
What's going?
Let's tune in, check it out.
Okay, you want to hang up? Hang up. Want to hang out for a minute? Okay, I get that. All right. What's going on, Sam?
Nothing much. Good evening, everyone. Very happy to hear what's going on in Lena's state. I think that's great to hear. And you know what? I think it's time that the Democrats begin to fight dirty, unfortunately. We can't, go high thing.
Yeah, that don't work.
That's a thing of the past. You have these MAGA people who they don't care about anything that he does as long as he gets out the illegals. That is all they care about are the illegals. They don't care how much he lies. They don't care how much of a grifter he is, how much of a con man, none of that. As long as he's rounding up the illegals, it doesn't matter whether they're being, detained in the worst condition, they're losing their lives, as long as they are not in this country anymore. That's all they care about.
And you're right. Hey, what's up, Rob? What's up, Rob? What's going on? Rob, what's up?
What's up, big dog? How you doing, man?
I'm all right.
Yeah, man. I'm playing right now.
You did what?
Yeah, I think the Democrats need to keep on playing dirty, man.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
the Democrats need to keep on playing dirty. All right.
They got to match their energy, match the Republican energy, match their energy. If you can't beat them at the poll, You beat them with what really works. You know what I'm saying? Because now, you know, they shut down the thing in Missouri right now too, where the House already, the Democrats already said they're gonna leave that state too if they try to gerrymander shit in Missouri here where I'm at. So they talking about leaving too. They try that bullshit. So it's gonna be hard for them, the Republicans, y'all. It's gonna be hard as hell for them to do it. And I love the way the Democrats now are fighting their ass. I love it. I love it like a motherfucker. What's up, Grizz?
What's up, Matty? What's up, panel? You're exactly right. Hey, when they go low, we go lower.
We go dirty low. I'm gonna go
All
low, under the ground low. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said,
Exactly.
how can you support somebody who's been implicated in shit like that? It don't make no sense because if a normal human man, if a normal man was living next door to them, they was accused of that shit, they want his ass moved out that damn neighborhood real quickly. Just because of accusation, they would want that man gone. Why don't they see that same shit with Trump? That's what I'm trying to figure the fuck out. Or am I wrong for thinking like that, y'all? Am I wrong?
Explaining to me, Matt. They said that the reason why they won't like if this man is work. You got to remember they had a black man that did a successful job, and to be outdone because you know they say white supposed to be outdone by a black is hard for them to excel. Obama did not use any of the stereotypes they have about our black men. The things that they think that y'all are not in the house, y'all don't raise your kid. He was not the stereotype that they try to push on. He did everything by the book. He was correct. And now they got this man and they understand that he doesn't look good. He's not respected, but yet they just cannot see themselves being outdone by a black man. They can't accept that.
And they won't accept it, Lena. They won't. We got a dude down there called King Low. I just sent him an invite. When I asked that question, well, I'm gonna ask you, King Low. So if a man is implicated for doing something with children under the age, Mr. King Low, and all these accusations, would you allow him to live next door to you and you got kids? Huh? No, I want you to come up. I want you to come up for the propaganda. So I'm saying they talk that down there won't come up. Come on up. Yeah, come on up. We all want you to come on up. Because you ain't even come with no facts.
But you know something? I've said this before too. The only folks who can release that Epstein list is the Trump administration.
That's right.
If they were a Dem who released it,
I want that word.
They would call it fake news, AI, all this other nonsense. It is only the Trump administration who could release it, and it'll hold some weight. And these people, you see how MAGA is imploding over this Epstein thing.
Yeah.
Trump releases that, and he's on the list like everyone is suspecting. Their whole cult will explode.
Because
it will too, Samantha. But you know the FBI, which is working under Trump, has redacted his name from thousands of pages in that file.
I did see that.
So they're trying to make sure when they release his name I put in there. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be an unedited copy out there somewhere that's gonna get released to the public with his name all over it.
Well, they told him look.
And I think there's gonna be somebody from his own party. Watch.
But wait. He can't deny it because he knew back in May, and Pam Bondi, she goes to say she can't lie on the oath. She told him, your name is in there. Several times she told him back in May, out her own mouth. So she cannot deny because she lied. I'm just writing Trump on throwing the bus. Now here go again. Why did they release it during Trump? Let me tell you something, King Low. You come on up and I explain why, but I tell you why they didn't release it. Why Democrats didn't release it.
The Republicans would not have believed it. The ones that need to understand that he's really in that list are the MAGA folks, are the Republicans. Everyone else already knows. There's no way a Democrat can release that list and anyone who's not a Democrat believe it. I wish this guy would come.
He don't come up here. I'm telling you right now. When Joe Biden was in office, he didn't give a fuck about no Epstein file because the man was already unalive. Right? They'd all settled the case and everything, took care of that, right? So they were worried about getting the country back together. Everybody forgot about the damn Trump Epstein thing was going on. Till Dum Dum opened his mouth and said he's gonna release them 3 files. Dum Dum did that. Your president did that. Democrats didn't give a fuck about the motherfucker. We didn't give a fuck about no Epstein file. We all forgot about the shit. But you motherfuckers with your dumb ass president gonna come up running his mouth. Yeah, y'all. We gonna do this. We gonna be the party of transparency. You ain't transparency because you doing too much motherfucking cover up. Too much motherfucking cover up. But King, you know, you stayed down there talking. He stayed down there talking. Come on up here, man. I want that work, please. I want that work. I want all the smoke you got. I'm begging you, please come on up. Come on, come on. Why should I block you? Why would I block you? He told me to block him. You friendship me. I didn't friend you. You came to my page. Block me. What are you talking about? He's kind of now coming up. He talk all that, and as it's sad for a black man to defend a racist man who don't give a fuck about you. Yeah. I sent the man 5 invitations. Come on up. He said talking to shit to him. I want to smoke. I sent it to him 5 times. Right? They go number 6 right now. I sent it to him again, number 6. 6 times got his ass. Because he's a clown. We're not gonna come up here. Go ahead, Melvina. What's going on, Melvina?
Do backflips and turn over and do all this other stuff to not deal with the fact that they're president and all that shit.
Yes. Melvina, if y'all knew y'all was go ahead, Dane. Go ahead, Dane.
Go Trump, he throwing up the white power symbol, ain't it? What the hell?
Yeah, because everybody know if I know I'm not motherfucking guilty of any goddamn thing. I know my name not on the list. I'm releasing that mother the first motherfucking day to prove my innocence. The first day. Wouldn't be no questions about it. None. So who we protecting? Himself or somebody else? Because he gonna throw Pam Bondi under the bus, y'all. I guarantee that. I guarantee y'all he gonna throw her under the bus. And Cass Patel, and Ty Blanche, and Bondino. He gonna throw all of them under the bus to save his ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, there's so many of them.
And so many black celebrities too. Yes. Bill Clinton was on that, but he admitted he was there. Bill Clinton said he was there. He admitted it. He was there. He said at the same time as King Edwards, Prince Edwards, and Trump. It was the same time. So if they call Clinton, now they call Clinton, because they talking about they gonna subpoena Clinton to come. Well, Clinton gonna tell the truth on Trump. You was there. You was there. And it was crazy part about it that Clinton can't get charged with nothing because Dum made agreement with the Supreme Court, said no president, former, sitting, or future president can be charged with a crime, got complete immunity no matter what. No matter what. Yes.
Correct. But if it was before he became president, he wasn't president.
No, he can't. He already raised that for him.
That means that if you use that same logic, that means that Donald Trump could be charged because he knew him before he became president.
15 years they're friends.
But I don't think they're trying to protect Trump so much as they're trying to protect the other Republicans, because the Supreme Court is saying the president can't be charged, right? They've got immunity. So what is Trump have to worry about?
Wait. What if Alito, Kavanaugh, and Clarence Thomas were all at the island too? They always vote for Trump. Wait, think about that, y'all. Think about that. What if they was on the island too? That's what they're probably hiding. Y'all think I'm talking about that in the Supreme Court?
The whole pocketbook that's on it. Because you got to remember, these people were the top of the top that he was dealing with. These weren't just average Joe. These were the top of the top. The highest of the political and money making and all of that. So their donors are some of the people that's on that list.
I also think that too, Samantha said, he's not immune from the Epstein list because he only could be immune from the capacities that he's serving as president and any acts. So when he was on that escalator, list, he got put on that escalator list, he was not the president. Right. He was not the president. So he's trying to stay off that list because he'll get hit.
He can't be prosecuted. Yes, he can be prosecuted once he leaves office. But while he's in office, he can't be prosecuted. But once he leaves office, he can.
And also his state case.
And whatever he do, like what
No,
he's doing.
that was the reason why, because of what he did. He stole those papers, and he was trying to say that, hey, you can't charge me because
I was gonna say,
Let Robert finish. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Rob was saying something. Hold on. Rob was saying, go ahead, Rob. He was saying something.
That's within presidential duties, right?
Mhm.
The Constitution clearly shows, it states that he's violated. So that will show that he's not within presidential, but he's doing presidential duty.
Correct.
I see what he's saying, yeah.
But as long as
There's some interesting she just said about the papers. Something interesting about what she said about, remember the classified documents that he took with him when he left?
Yeah, Mar-a-Lago, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, hit on that again. I like what you're saying right there.
no. So what he did was so there's a reason why he put in to law. Like, I think Clarence Thomas wrote and said, "What do you consider like presidential?" They were saying, "Do you get complete immunity if you're doing something presidential?" Yes, they agreed that he should. So he will not be charged. So whatever he's doing now, when he gets out of office, he's not going to be charged.
All right, but he can be charged if he's found on that Epstein list. That's what I'm saying.
Because that was before he was president. That was before he was president.
But if he takes those files like he did before, they did not get all the paperwork. They said there were a bunch of empty folders in those files. Like there was stuff missing out of the top secret files.
They need to go dig. What's her name's cancer?
Oh,
What's the Ivana?
Bondi.
The mama.
Bondi?
Ivana. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's right.
Up in there. She's on his golf course. He probably put some papers in her casket, and they don't check. I mean, they show her I mean, you can't even see her whatchamacallit.
She had no tombstone. She had no tombstone. Because of the tax write-off. You can back look in Florida, in certain states, if you bury someone on your property, that's a tax write-off. In certain states, Florida, one of them, California, another one too, and I believe Missouri is too. But I don't want nobody dead on my property.
Connecticut, but it's a tax write-off, so he got a write-off.
We need to dig up that body so we can get those paperwork.
They zoom it, but dog. Trump is damn. What's up, Willard? Willard, what's up? Hey, Willard.
Okay, I'll come back. I'm gonna cut this off. I'm gonna cut the background.
All right, stay there and cut the background off. All right, man. What's up?
Somebody talking about digging up a body and all that. That's all. That's immature.
No, that wasn't. You didn't listen to the whole thing. You didn't hear what the context. She was saying something about the paper, missing files from all the papers that he took when he was in the office the first time. It was just she was just saying that he could have hidden paperwork in his ex-wife. His ex-wife didn't even like him. So I mean, he got attacked right off of her, but she didn't even like that man. She's the only one that he never could handle because she said whatever she wanted to say to him.
So you saying Willard? So you saying immature to dig up a body? Well, then what if they go back and zoom something like it's immature when if your child or something was unalive, kind of like you were suspicious, and you wanted to dig their body up to make sure they did the right thing when you want to know? Will it?
This country not made up like that. That man making his laws as he go. So
we know that.
They making.
Well, unfortunately, the Constitution don't allow people to make up laws as they go. That's illegal.
No.
And the American people won't stand for it.
No, I don't know what happened September 15th. Tell me what happened on September 15th, Mr. King Low. I don't know. Tell me. You keep talking about September 15th. Tell me. I know, because this dude, he ain't coming with no facts. That's what I'm saying. I can't get no motherfucking Trumper up here to come with facts. Okay? I can't get none come with no facts.
Several people told him he was a cult, and he had a rebuttal, which was foolish because it was stupid what he said. But yeah, sir, you are in the cult.
You are.
Code, yeah.
You drinking that Kool-Aid powder, and the black man is dead. You got to be one of the most ignorant people I've ever heard in my life. As a black man, you disgrace our race. You really are. You're an embarrassment. You are an embarrassment. And he's happy of that. He's happy of that. What's going to happen on September 15th, 2025? No, yeah, you're right. That's Stephen Django.
In time, I wouldn't pay that campaign. I would even report him.
Don't you come up here and tell us how you feel? Tell us how what
Right.
oh you know you go call for some shit you don't get shit.
I invited him 6 times, y'all. I sent things 6 times to him. He ain't coming up. And that's exactly what's gonna happen because they talk all this shit, but they ain't gonna never come up with no facts. All they do is deflect. So that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Obama was 2008, 2012, but they still heard
2016.
He ran the country good as hell.
He had to be damn near perfect to be a president because you're black. Because he's always under fucking scrutiny. Always. Always. And he had no motherfucking scandals. None. Somebody echoing. They don't understand that. They look, most of them don't understand economics. They don't. They don't understand policies. They don't understand policies. None of that shit. Humanity, none of that. None of that. They can't even take the 3 branches of government. If Obama, like I say, if Obama was on that list, you don't think Trump? Wait a minute. You don't think Trump and the Department of Justice will be telling that shit out right now? They'll be screaming that shit to the hills. So stop the bullshit. So you know it ain't on there. You know it ain't. Now you might be on that list because go ahead. Yeah.
This man don't spend over $300 million on Obama wore a big Easter suit outfit and went golfing. Them motherfuckers had. When Trump go golfing, don't nobody say nothing.
Not only that, Robert. You know what the Baptist said when Obama was in office? Oh, when I get in office, I won't do any golfing. I'll be taking care of the American people. Look, man,
And be cheating. And be cheating.
Yes.
Oh, he tore up the Rose Garden.
Yeah, so did. So
He's been $250 million out on our money. Somebody is echoing, man. Somebody, y'all, yeah, y'all. Somebody, please put some headphones on because of echoing, please. That's why I said we said. Or put your phone on airplane mode. Put the phone on airplane mode or put some headphones on. Got that Family Dollar got headphones for $6. Y'all go get. They cheap, but they work. Yeah, but so that's true. But that motherfucker Trump that lied so much to these people. He got them drinking the Kool-Aid straight Kool-Aid, and they believe it. I'll tell you right now. If Trump was given the right now and say, all my supporters drink this Kool-Aid, and I promise you, you don't ever have to worry about nothing else never again. Just one time, drink it for me. Somebody did, and someone still got the damn effects of it. And what going to twist me out is that they always talking about Biden. If Biden didn't do nothing. You're making money with Biden, and you can fact check that, dude. You can fact check that. Biden had more. The unemployment rate when Biden left office, was like 3.2, I believe. I be wrong, but it's 3 point something. The unemployment rate. Donald Trump been in office 7 months. The unemployment rate now is 4.7. And this ain't no COVID. You know why? Because all the federal workers he fired.
On the Biden, on any president, on Biden administration, I got my CDL for free.
Thank you.
I obtained a skill or a trade that's going to carry me throughout the rest of my life. And before I started driving trucks, I made bukus of money at roofing under the Biden administration.
And so what they gonna say about what's up? You know what I'm saying? And they steady talking that shit about what Biden didn't do. Biden put the cut on medications, which was written by Kamala Harris, and Donald Trump approved. Biden approved it. It cut shit down. Okay, and he still made it work. Ain't that something? And that what that fucked me up. When the lady said, "Oh, Donald said Biden's taxes were too high." And do that. So would you vote for it again? She said, hell no, I wouldn't vote for it again. But dude said, but that was Donald Trump's tax. Now she tried to backtrack it. So either it was bad under Biden or good under Biden. Which one is it? Okay, so she couldn't explain that. That's why these motherfuckers get out here and they just lie and lie and lie and lie. They have no fucking motherfucking facts. They can't back up shit they talk about. Most of them, like I say, like Trump said, he like the poor and uneducated. And most of these people are poor and uneducated. Now, if you both of them, then you fucked up in the world. If you are both, you are fucked up in the world. Yeah.
The ACA, yeah, keep that. You dummy, they both the same thing. They both the same thing, you idiot.
Yeah, they both against their own interests. That would fuck me up. They don't understand. They listen to one side of each conversation. One side. Now I'm telling you right now, I can't stand Donald Trump. But if Donald Trump was sincere about Medicaid and Medicare and all this shit, talking about not cutting it off and he's gonna make it better for us and give us a lighter medication go down and shit like that, I probably would have swung in the way with him because I know all about medication, about health. You know what I'm saying? That's me. That's me all day long. But when you talking about cutting it off,
Man, I wouldn't swing no way with you.
Rob. What I'm saying is that I vote for my best interest. What's in my best interest? You know what I'm saying? I voted with my best interest. And Kamala Harris was talking the best one to me. Okay? Talking best to me. I ain't never liked a Republican president. I can't tell you one Republican president that I've ever liked. I can't tell you not one. Not one. And not one Republican president has ever did anything for people of color. Has never did anything.
Presidents than Democrats.
Yes, right. That's right about that. And so they ain't trying to hear all that bullshit y'all talking about. That's just a bunch of bullshit. That's right. The job report came out last month. 70,000 jobs. 70,000 jobs. Joe Biden averaging 329,000 a month. Yeah.
And then he hired that created the Project 2025, and he had those fictitious numbers on TV showing the numbers going up. Talking about these are numbers that has never been seen before. The numbers have never been seen.
Court judges think that when they walk out of the office or when they leave the bench, that they're gonna be okay. Because whoever's coming behind them, they're going to lock their ass up for what they have allowed Donald Trump.
That part.
All these fucking little ICE agents and shit running around here. Everybody carrying Donald Trump's job strap, committing crimes. And then
What's that, baby?
the Constitution, but against the Constitution. Them bitches is going to prison.
Come last here. All the way down there.
I can't wait to see it.
They turn around. They'll do it all the time.
And then I come getting ready.
Y'all keep talking. I'm just talking to my wife. Go ahead.
Bitch, I don't know you.
You know who it was. What color was the car? Oh. What color was it?
They so mad.
That's TT.
Right now is ridiculous. You know, the Democrats are now in blue cities.
Yep. And got a blue one too. Girl, you got enough. Forget it. Okay, never mind. So I'm lying now about to go to the girl bride. Okay. I know, and she had a cousin called the last few days. Yes, be there. Yes, I just told the other day when you got stopped.
You was coming. You come from Harris County. You was coming from Harris, and you already took our school system because So we had elected a school board superintendent. He fired him, and he placed who there. That's the first thing Greg Abbott did. So you really think you're gonna keep coming for? And I think they sued. But you really think you're gonna keep? Because we hate him. We don't vote for him.
Oh no, I know you
You
right.
really thought you was gonna come over here and bullshit Harris County? You thought you was gonna take over Harris County with Robert Drango, Roland Martin's from one of the areas he wanted. Roland Martin's from Houston. He wanted that area where the HBCU, Texas Southern University is. Where Al Green has been there since I've been a little girl. He's been my councilman, and I know several other councilmen over there. You thought you was gonna come over here and fuck with Harris County. And you knew how we
rolled.
My little brother just sent me this, y'all. He doing a show in Philadelphia. He just sent me this.
Oh, what's up?
Y'all know who that is? You know who he's standing with? That's my little brother right there. You know who he's standing with? Dr. J. He just sent me. He's doing a show in Philadelphia. He's a comedian. He got to move on. He just showed me. He just sent it to me just now. All right.
Black or white. That man got all the Joe Biden got the medication down for people to afford it. And these people went and voted against their own damn interest. I'm like, how you elected man passed away, man? Yeah, you know what I mean?
Have said they don't mind paying extra for medication. They don't mind paying extra for food as long as they get rid of the illegals. That is all of this now. She realizing that this is a real thing.
And now you see
it's costing a whole lot more extra.
Well, you saw Trump. What Trump said himself, he said he made a mistake. He got to bring some of those illegal.
most educated group of people, which is the African American.
So go back to some damn fields.
You remember who he thought that? He said the people in the city don't want to work the jobs. You know what you mean by inner city. You know what you mean by inner city. Yeah. Yeah. What's up? Ain't no way. What's going on? Go ahead.
Yeah, really, truly, I'm looking to be educated on this right here because I don't have a full understanding of it. Now, when it comes to the Medicaid, I hear y'all saying that he's talking about kicking everybody off now. The understanding that I had that he wasn't talking about here. The understanding that I had, he wasn't talking about kicking everybody off. He was trying to basically find out who the illegals were that was on it and boot them.
No, sir, that's not what.
No. I jump about it. Let me jump about it. Wait. Let me jump about it. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what he's talking about. He was talking about, and I admit this, it was Biden's fault. When he gave a PSD to the Cubans to come over here, they were giving Medicaid and Social Security and food stamps. Okay, Biden did that, which is fucked up because they were running from a tyrant, right? Now, he knew all was getting was the Cubans. He got them all out. He got them all out because no Mexican was getting no mother Medicaid, Medicare, and food stamps. They weren't getting none of that, not no legals, because you have to have a birth certificate and a motherfucking Social Security card in order to receive food stamps. So what no Mexicans doing? Getting it. Not no legal Mexicans. Now, the Cubans got it, they gone, and he's still trying to take it away. So he knew he was getting it. He knew he was getting it. Those are the ones getting it. And see, one thing, there ain't no way. That's what I'm saying. I'll say me personally, I just told you that was fucked up with how Biden did it. See, I admitted that Biden fucked up on that part. See, I admitted that.
Right.
Why can't Trump admit that when Trump fuck up? Okay, why can't Trumpers admit, MAGA admit when Trump fuck up? Why can't they admit he did something fucked up? When I can admit, I told you, Joe Biden fucked up with that deal right there. And I understand it. So we can admit that, but why can't MAGAs admit when motherfucking Trump is wrong?
So the thing is that the point is to cut Medicaid. There's a lot of social services over the term of 10 years.
Over a period of time.
Severity, meaning to the fact, the point where they won't be able to sustain. Now, by next year, you'll see that it'll become more hard, much more harder for people to receive or get any benefits. The criteria will change, and it's going to be much more harder. So
To add to that, and to add to that, what you said, Robert, I'm sorry. So it's over a 10-year period, and then also this big beautiful bill that they just passed, it's not going to take effect in 2026 when the midterms happen, and then 2028 when the presidential election happens. So they can try to spin it and blame it on the on Democrats.
Yeah, on the Democrats, right?
Try to forget about it now.
Thing is, really think about who's getting all the social services, but they point the finger at people that look like us. It's the pale face knuckle dragging monsters that's receiving all the benefits.
Right.
But they point the finger at us. Right. They went down there, they voted against their own interests.
Yep.
So all we gotta do, because in the Black household, it's always been a 2-income household. But with their household, it's always been one. The male was working. So now the female got to get up and go to work, or else they won't eat, because the benefits are going to dwindle away. So we can sit back and watch this shit and laugh at their ass, because they are the company.
Hey, they lazy as hell. They don't want to work.
Hey, no way. So were you a Trump supporter?
I'm not a supporter of any president. I just vote, and I don't consider voting as a supporter. I voted for President Obama. I wasn't a supporter of President Obama because I'm more so like, show me what you can do once you get my vote. But this time around here, I did vote for Trump, but it wasn't for to be a supporter. So what now?
Do you regret it?
Well, see, the thing, I don't know yet, because like as far as for me and my family, we had to take the hits and the stuff that I'm seeing on the news. I'm not like really seeing anybody in my space like really taking hit from any policy that he's passed yet. So I don't know.
So it don't bother you. Hold on.
I stopped listening. I stopped turning my listening ears off.
I'm sounding crazy, bro. Let me ask you this question. So it don't bother you to see people being terrorized, snatched up off the streets by people with masks?
He said no.
And thrown in dungeons? That don't bother you?
He said no.
Hold on a second. Don't answer for me.
No, he didn't. He hasn't
Hold on a
answered.
second. I never said.
He didn't say. He never said that.
This right here. Now, look, listen. Don't start this mess because of how I voted.
It doesn't bother you.
I'm like
to see a person
don't say that you don't know my story.
All right,
But you're
both of y'all at the
opposing-
same time. So one person talk at a time.
And whoever said that they terminated this as soon as I said I voted for Trump, that's one-sided thing. That's not how America's supposed to work.
Just give you a question though.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't hear you. That's why I'm trying to get everybody down so I can understand where you're coming from. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, all right. These are the questions. I'm gonna ask you the questions. So it doesn't bother you to see people being terrorized by so-called FBI agents, snatched up off the street and thrown in a dungeon. Not only that, these are people that they're wrongfully arrested, illegal people that supposed that has a right to. It doesn't bother you to see a person willfully orders and also violate the U.S. Constitution and attempt to fix our elections to make it unfair?
Well, yeah,
That don't bother you?
questions. Yeah, all of that does bother me because I'm a black man and I've been on both sides of the fences. I even served time in the penitentiary.
Me too.
And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I served time in the penitentiary. So with that being said,
So if it bothers
Oh, let him finish, Robert. Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish.
But what also bothers me is that it's not the same level of outrage for the black men who are being thrown in prison, pulled up off the streets. And I'm not saying y'all. I'm just saying like the people who y'all have supported about the illegals. I didn't hear them scream when they was throwing us in Parchment Penitentiary, bad living conditions, people in there catching staph infections left and right. I didn't hear that outrage. So forgive me.
Miss ain't no way. Miss ain't no way. Let me interject on that. Wait. No. I got to Robert, please. Robert. You said you heard no outrage for that then why did Biden send in special units to the prisons and jails to correct all that when they were getting all the COVID were breaking out inside the jails? Why did Biden send them in there? Because you said they didn't do it. Okay, when their brother gonna catch COVID because they catching all the county jails. No. I'm gonna get to that. They sent them in there. Democrats did that, not Republicans. Joe Biden sent the people there, gave them all the stuff they needed for COVID. Joe Biden, because too many people was in jail, coming from the streets, going to jail, and infecting everybody in jails, and people come from jails, going to the penitentiary, infecting them people. Guards were having this stuff and bringing it into the prisons too. And then Joe Biden, the one, gave them all the stuff they need for COVID. He gave them the tests, the face mask, everything. Gave them the shots and everything. Yep. Joe Biden did that, man. So all that stuff. I've been in the penitentiary too, dude. I did 12 in the penitentiary. Okay, now, but you should have been just saying that outlandish statement. You know that's totally wrong because you want to be correct. Oh, no. You said what was the energy when black people came with staph infection and all that stuff? Dude, every president.
No, I was saying when I was in prison, I saw people catching staph infections left and right because of the living conditions that you know what I'm saying, that we were in there. We were thrown in dungeons too. I didn't hear that outrage like I'm hearing about the illegal. So forgive me if I'm kind of numb.
Well, we've been in outrage about our young black men going to prison for years.
There has been outrage.
Okay. Hold on one second. Are you saying you didn't hear? Let me see if I'm getting this straight. Hold on, everybody. Are you saying you didn't hear the same outrage from the immigrant community when this stuff was happening to black? Is that what you're saying?
Right. I'm saying I didn't hear that same level of outrage and support like we as blacks are giving them support. I'm not saying we shouldn't. I'm just saying you have to understand why. It's a lot of blacks that's numb to that because they don't feel like they got that same report when their family was being victimized like this.
But let me ask a question. Am I supposed to let me I got a question for you. I'm gonna make sense. So I've been cheated on twice before by females. One of them sent me to jail for a lie. So by black females. So am I supposed to like black females no more because that happened to me? See, see whatever happened to me ain't got nothing to do with you. I got empathy. It may happen to me. So I'm gonna make sure it don't happen to you. I don't care if it's another race. It's wrong. Because we've been through it. So we know it's like, as a black man, you should have more empathy than anybody for them. You've been incarcerated. And you know how I feel. And you know how I feel to be locked up for nothing. Wait. You know how I feel to be locked up for nothing. And when you get done talking, most black people are exonerated. We had more exoneration than any other race.
What they going through? I'm not even talking to you. I'm talking to the host. You keep cutting me off.
Yeah, but you never answer my question.
Oh, all right, hold on a second.
Anyway, to answer this question, anyway, just answer this question. Come back to me. You right? Kamala Harris did do the recipient of this program. I benefited from it because I got a trade as a welder from the program that Kamala had did in California prisons. I got a welder's degree out of it. Now go ahead, Robert. Ask the question, Robert. Go ahead, Robert. Ask the question. Robert, go ahead and say what you're gonna say to him.
Answer the question because I thought I answered. Just answer.
He did answer a question, Robert. Robert, he asked you to answer a question, but you didn't want the answer he gave you. You didn't like the answer he gave. Robert, he answered your question. You just didn't like the answer. You just didn't like the answer. Answer.
People off the street. Throw them in dungeons that are unapproved for people to live in or be incarcerated in. And then on top of that, this guy willfully violates the U.S. Constitution.
Hey, Robert, he answered it. He said he don't agree with that, Robert. He said he didn't agree with none of that. He said he answered a question. Yeah. He answered that.
Once again, I do not agree with you. Like that the first time when you asked me, I said I don't agree with that, but I didn't hear that same level of outrage for us that y'all dealing with it. Okay, so Robert, you got me now.
Do you regret it or no?
He said no.
He just said no.
No. What I said earlier, I'm talking over me and I'm the one to ask the question. Why everybody talking over me and he's asking me the question? Is this kindergarten we in or are we going?
Let him talk. Let him talk.
Okay.
Hey, I heard you this time. I got you.
You asked me earlier referring to the policy. If he regret his policy, and I said, well, I didn't know yet. I didn't say no. I said I didn't know yet because nothing has immediately affected me. Now, as far as the regretting about the prison and stuff, I hate when any president is on there because I've been in prison before. I don't like the idea of being locked down. No, absolutely not. No, I don't agree with it.
But can I ask you a question though? Can I ask you a question though?
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Grizz.
Hey, ain't no way. So do you agree that he should go ahead and release that Epstein list since he not on it?
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if he campaigned on releasing the list, he needs to release it. But is it important to me? It's not important to me. That's not nothing that I'm like really looking for, you know what I'm saying, as far as policy. But yeah, if he campaigned on it, yeah.
Okay. Let me ask this in. Let me ask this in. And we think it's a direct affect you. And what I'm going to ask you is prison policy. What I'm going to ask you. If somebody came to prison, you don't even know this man, but he touched underage kid, a child, a peer person, and put him in the cell with you. You know what you got to do, and you know what you're gonna do. So don't say it don't directly affect you. It does. But no. Then you no. Go ahead.
So I'm not sure when you got out of prison, but like when I was down there in Mississippi, that whole culture had changed. They wouldn't even violate people who would do stuff like that. They were robbing them. That's the crazy thing I never saw. So I can't say it's like that in the prison system now.
What?
It's too many for these gangs now.
Look, man, I can tell you this much, man, is that I've been to 14 prisons. Okay, 14 of them. There is not one prison I went to. I don't care if it's level 1, work farm. You come in there touching anybody underage, you was got. Even if you was implicated, you were got. In the county jail, you were got. And then but this is what I'm bringing you. If somebody, say for instance, your next door neighbor right now was implicated, right now said he's accused of doing something to underage people. He lived right next door to you. He just implicated. Would you fuck with him?
No.
Thank you. So why? Now, but okay then. Now here's the thing though. Why are you still supporting Trump? Use that same energy like you just said about the blacks being locked up. Use that same energy you just said.
And then when you talk about these president's characteristics, hold on. When you talk about these characters, you know what I'm saying? These president's characteristics, name one president that didn't have something messed up with them in their background other than President Obama.
I'm gonna say Obama. Right. Obama. Now, but back to it though. But wait, ain't no way. But you know the truth now. Wait a minute. You know the truth now about Trump on the list. So why are you still supporting him? You said you know it now. You didn't know it then, but you know it now. So why are you still supporting him?
First, that I am a voter. I don't support no president until they show me what they can do. But I vote for who? For what they showed me in the campaign. Never said I was a MAGA. I never said I was a Trump supporter. I've been voting Democrat all my life.
Okay, but
it's the first time I ever voted Republican.
So what did Donald Trump say to you? What policy and that made you say that Donald Trump? Okay, ain't no way. Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? I tell you something. Would you agree with this? Hold on, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you say it, but I'm gonna tell you something. If someone said we're gonna close the border, wait a minute. If somebody said we're gonna close the border down, we're gonna put 25,000 more officers, 2,500 more at the border to stop border crossing. We're gonna give you $25,000 to for first-time homeowners to qualify. We'll give you $50,000 to start our own business, to qualify, help to grow the economy, plus give you money. We're gonna cut medication and shit like that. Does that sound like a good policy to you? Then why didn't you vote for? You know what? Wait a minute. Those are all the Kamala Harris's policies. Those are her policies.
My thing with Kamala Harris was, well, you know what? I'm not gonna say Kamala. My thing with the Biden administration was, Kamala was not disciplined throughout the whole Biden administration.
What was Mike Pence? Wait a minute. What was Mike Pence at? Donald Trump vice president. What was he at the whole administration? What? Let me name me one. You went to a politics up there. Name me one. Name me one vice president who's ever did anything significant for the United States. Name me one. No. You said it wasn't there, but I want. Wait. But you asked the question. You said no. You asked the question. You said name me one president who didn't have no scandal, no. And I said Obama. So name me one president. Okay. I'm trying to answer a question. Name me one vice president who is anything significant for the United States. Name me one. You said she wasn't around in the administration. Go ahead, finish.
Kamala was not visible throughout Biden's whole term up until the end. That's when she was visible when they threw her out there. Then when they threw her out there, she came out there unprepared. She didn't have much to say. So it was like at this point under the Biden administration, all this lip service that I felt like we were getting I didn't vote for Trump for what he said. I voted for Trump for what the Democratic Party wasn't saying to me.
So
Wait. Hold on.
She was very prepared.
she wasn't.
Hold on. Not prepared.
What?
Hold on. She said she was not visible. So I want to ask you a question. Who wrote the CHIP Act?
Who what?
Who wrote the CHIP Act?
Who brought the chip back?
Yes, who brought the CHIP Act?
Who wrote it? Who wrote the CHIP Act? Who wrote it?
Was it Kamala?
Yes. Who wrote the infrastructure bill?
They got you money. They got you paid.
And who wrote
Put a cap on medication. Put a cap on medication. They went through. They went through. All of them went through. It passed.
Tom?
did?
Okay.
$51 billion from the triangle countries to reinvest in their countries, which dropped the amount of Venezuelans coming to the United States by 47%.
Tom.
That was Kamala Harris, who also got $1.4 million from Mexico for a border wall. That was Kamala Harris. Okay. So in other words, you didn't look to see what she had done. You just assumed that she hadn't did anything.
No, see, that's a lie.
You just said she was visible. You just said she was visible.
I never said anything about what Kamala did or didn't.
You did. You just said she wasn't visible.
I know it wasn't visible.
Hold on a second.
You said she wasn't prepared.
Hold on a second.
You didn't do research. You didn't do research.
So now, to make the point, I said in this day she wasn't visible enough. And I said, no, it wasn't. Hold on.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
And I said, I know it wasn't on her, the reason why she wasn't visible. I said, I blame the Biden administration. But when they rolled her out there, she didn't have much to say.
You said she wasn't unprepared.
Never said that she didn't do anything. I never said that. I mean, why
You did say she was.
You did say, okay.
You know I'm going back.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
I understood her policies specifically. I understood that if I voted for this woman, not only was she gonna save all that stuff she already did, she was also gonna help people who were first-time homebuyers get $20,000 or was it $20,000 or $50,000 for that first home buyer.
And business.
Help these people and businesses. She was gonna promote your company, small businesses, because small businesses, they make the middle class grow. She also was going to do, most of our parents are getting old, and
Thank you,
this
Sharon.
grandmother that passed away of cancer. One of her policies also was going to be to help the
Cancer research.
No,
Put more money in cancer research.
that was taking care of their parents. She was going to give them like a stipend for taking care of their parents because we have to pay for that. These are the things that she was going to do. She was going to put these policies in place. But you said you voted for her. You didn't want her because she wasn't visible. I don't know what vice president you saw that was always visible because I don't remember what's his name? Halliburton's CEO, George Bush one. I don't remember seeing him all the time. I don't remember seeing Biden all the time. I don't even remember really seeing Al Gore all the time. So it's like you're saying something just to say something. It doesn't make sense. She's a vice president.
Okay, wait. No, wait. Where's Vance at? Where's JD Vance? Have you seen Vance?
Doing nothing.
Hold on a second.
First of all,
Yeah, what are you doing?
I mean, why are you asking me that?
Because you made a statement that.
Because you're saying
Let Sam go ahead.
Because you're saying that she had no visibility as vice president. There's really no vice president who is that visible. However, the absence of visibility does not mean the absence of policy. Okay, she actually helped implement the gun violence prevention program that the Biden administration passed. She also helped with voting rights advocacy, fight for her
Women's rights.
reproductive rights, women's rights,
LGBTQ rights.
policy. So what you're saying is by your own admission, you're saying you did no research. By your own admission, you're saying you kind of voted against your own interest.
No, good.
What can a man who's a 34-time convicted felon, who's also an SA or whatever you want to call it, you know, automatically that vote as a person of color, as a non-white person, that vote should not have gone to him.
Especially
Okay,
since
so
anything else
out of all the vice presidents in history, she wrote the most policies in the administration.
So he holds the record for the breaking votes.
Exactly. She voted most of the ones that she does.
Anyway,
On the same way.
anyway. Go, Robert. I'm done. Go, Robert.
And I ain't gonna talk no more. I'm just gonna sit back and get educated. I don't know to the brother that voted for Trump, man. Look, you say you ain't a MAGA supporter, like you're not a MAGA, bro. Let me explain something. Well, let me tell you. I'm gonna explain it to you. Bro, for me, you sound just like one of them, trying to defend the stupidity. This guy's a criminal. Not just your average criminal. 34-time convicted felon. He's a failed president twice. He's a threat to democracy. The very principles that this nation is founded upon. And you, as a man, a black man, would stand there and defend this stupidity.
Tell me what I'm
saying. Just like a MAGA.
Oh, you defended racism. You defended racism. You defended racism. Because the man is flat out racism. Racist.
Here's the thing. If you don't tell what I said, just tell it like I said. Don't never say it.
What did Donald? Okay, we're in this way. We're in this way. But no, ain't no way. We're in this way. What policy made you say, "Hey, I'm gonna fuck with Trump"? Name me one policy.
Remember, he said it wasn't a policy. It was the fact that he wasn't there.
Democrats didn't say what he wanted to hear. They don't be saying right. But what did Donald Trump? Because Donald Trump wasn't saying shit neither. He wasn't saying shit neither. So what did he say? What did he say though?
I'm not saying that's right, but that's the space I was in at that point.
Okay, but let me
ask this question. This question right here. Okay, like I keep saying, you hear me y'all saying Trump is a 34-time felon, right?
Convicted
felon. I'm a convicted felon.
Me too.
The host is a convicted felon. So you have to be careful how you throw that out there because you're talking to convicted felons. The host here is a convicted felon.
And I know.
And I'm pretty sure that should have stopped him from what he want to do in life because he's a convicted felon.
But I'm not the president. I'm not running for office.
Let me push back a little bit on that. I like Maddie a lot, but you know, morally, people are not willing to vote for a convicted felon, and it has nothing to do with how anyone feels about Maddie personally. It's just when you think about the office of the president of the United States of America,
High standard.
You don't think convicted felon. You don't. You're thinking Obama. You're thinking any other honorable president that does not have any convictions. So when you're saying, "Oh well, he's a convicted felon, so am I," that's irrelevant. This is not a place. That's not a place for a convicted felon.
What's it?
That's the highest seat in the land.
So let me ask you this here. So do you think working in the post office is a place for a convicted felon? Being a business owner is a convicted felon?
They can work in the place. No, nobody working place now. Wait. Ain't no way. Let me tell you something. You know why now that they don't even care about being felon when you work now? You know why is that?
Okay, why?
Because Biden signed the Equal Opportunity Hiring Act, where anybody with a felony is bonded. So if they fuck up their company, the state will pay them. See, you didn't know that neither, did you? You didn't know that neither, did you? What way if you vote for Biden, you should vote for Kamala Harris, because Kamala Harris, being quiet as kept, Kamala Harris was president for the last 2.5 years.
That's my question I wanted to ask. Because I'd be curious about these panels when it comes to this. How do y'all feel about how the Democratic Party handled Kamala by throwing her out there like there were only 107 days?
You had no choice to. She had no choice.
You have to give her a ton of credit. She had a kick-ass campaign, even though it was put together very last minute. She did a fantastic job, and
75 million votes.
Right.
You said she wasn't unprepared. She was very prepared.
She was very prepared, and as an attorney and prosecutor, she's very prepared. That woman
She's very prepared. And at the debate, she showed you how incompetent and how stupid he really was. Because as soon as they asked him anything about a policy or anything that he wanted to do, the thing he said was, what was it? The dogs eat the cat. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. And you voted for this, and you're saying that she was unprepared and she didn't. I mean, it's like.
Hey, Lena, remember when the host said, well, you said you want to replace Obamacare. What kind of plan you have? He said, I don't have a plan. We have a concept.
Yeah, concepts.
Concept of a plan, right?
Yeah. Specifically, well, what's your plan? This is what I want to do. I want to make sure we keep that cap on the Medicaid, on the prescription. I want to make sure that we keep funding our Medicaid, because children on there. For these are the things that he said, and yet you get on here and you say that she was unprepared and she didn't. You wasn't feeling. You went with the man who said these people, these Haitian people are eating dogs
and said Haiti was a shithole. And said Haiti was a shithole. That and Cuba. Yeah, Puerto Rico was a shithole, and that part of the United States. Is it coming now?
Yeah.
Is it echo? All right, go ahead.
Just really quickly too. We're not just saying, yes, he's a 34-time convicted felon, but he's also someone who brags about being a PED.
Touching women without liking it.